Good.
Great.
Yeah, so basically what we will do today is, so we will start with the previous session itself, like where we left. I covered the entire content. So I think you were not able to ask doubt because of that retaliation that happened yesterday. So what we will do is we will start with the doubt session itself. I will give you guys 30-40 minutes so that you can ask me all the questions related to the course curriculum and everything. Okay. And then we can get started with the next steps. Next steps will be like we will be starting with Power BI module today. I will be telling you what Power BI is, and I will tell you how to install the Power BI, and I'll give you the walkthrough of Power BI desktop. Okay. So meanwhile, other peoples are joining. So the people who are there, if they have any doubt in the previous session, they guys can go ahead.
Sir, hello.
Yeah.
Sir, what kind of application we can develop using a Power BI in a organization, in particular organization?
Using what? Using Power Pages.
Power Apps.
Yeah, you will be
Using
able
Power.
to develop the enterprise application.
Mm.
But let me explain you one application that I developed for PepsiCo.com. So what we developed is like like for PepsiCo, you will be having different kind of users, right? Like suppose you are the vendor of PepsiCo. So you know the products of PepsiCo?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, PepsiCo products are like Pepsi is there, Gatorade is there, Lay's is there, and there are a number of products, right? So what we build for PepsiCo is a inventory management app. So we used to do, like
Yes.
suppose you are the field agent, so you will be having that app, and in that app you will be you will be getting the livestock which is available in your warehouses. So you can check in that app how many Gatorade cases you have, how many Coke you have, right? No, Coke is from Coca-Cola. Like how many other product you have from PepsiCo, and then accordingly you can take the order from the like field so that there is no issues of fulfillment of orders. So this is one project that I did with PepsiCo using Power Apps, and there are a number of projects. There were few projects where people were doing their migration, okay, and they want to track that. So previously, like if you want to track something that you are doing, so then what was the go-to tool for that? That was Excel, right? And that is not having good UI, and even it is
Yes.
very manual in nature, isn't it?
Yes. Yes, sir.
So we created few applications for that also. And similarly, now I'm working with one of the bank, and what we are doing there is like in bank, you will be having support mailboxes, right? Like if you are in SBI, you will be having support at the rate SBI.com, support at the rate HSBC.com. All those kinds of mailboxes will be there, right? Where you will be sending support requests.
Yes.
So now what we are developing is we are integrating our Power Platform tools with that support mailbox. We are creating a tool on top of that where people will be able to assign the tickets to themselves, then give the resolutions to the users, and then a number of things we are doing on that. So these are the few use cases that you can solve with this.
We can use this as a ticketing tool also.
Yeah, yeah, you can.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Hi sir, this is Ramesh.
Yeah,
Uh,
Ramesh.
yeah, if you get any chance, after some time, can you please show us how to handle the SQL Server with Power Apps, like how to connect and how to work on
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I will cover that in the course, like how to connect. I will tell you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Fine.
Sir, hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, what are other tools and technology we need along with the Power Apps? We need to know what are others.
Again, have you attended a previous session? Who is this?
This is Vaishnav Patil, sir. I have already completed the Power BI from KSR only. Uh,
No, no,
but
no,
I
that
am
is fine. That is
uh,
fine. Have you attended the
Yeah,
first
how I
preview
joined
session?
yesterday's session.
yesterday
Yeah.
session I attended after 8 o'clock. I started.
Okay, 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 that's fine. No worries. You can go through the recording also. I will also give you a brief. Yeah, Mahesh, you want to say something?
Yeah, nothing. Vaijayant, just we are going to be learn Power BI, Power Apps, Power Automate, Copilot Studio, which is a
Hmm.
virtual agent,
Okay.
and some topics related to Dynamic 365 and SharePoint
Okay.
also we are going to be covered in this course. And
Okay.
entire course is live in yesterday's YouTube also in our application.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mahesh.
Good evening, sir. I just wanted to ask that as part of the like course, the project we are doing, that will be completely based on Dataverse or any other database we will be using in that.
Again, here, like we have designed the codes so that you can use all the frequently used data sources also, and you can do the hands-on on the actual stuff. Okay. But if you ask me logically, like suppose you are creating a Canvas app, so data source is the least thing that you have to be concerned for, because like
Yes.
data source is the like database connection you need to change. Suppose you have already created a Canvas app on SharePoint. Now same data is
Mm-hmm.
migrated to SQL Server. So you will not rewire your app entirely, right? Only you will
Yeah.
change the connection references. But what we
Yes.
did
Yes.
is like we have what to say, we have designed it such a way like you will be creating Power BI report on top of Excel data set. We are creating Canvas report on top of SharePoint list, and we are creating model driven app on top of Dataverse, so that these you can compare the what to say performance of these frequently used data sources also, and you can get I'm saying the wide experience also to work with different kinds of stuff.
Okay. And I also had another question regarding Power Platform Admin Center. So are we going to work anything in the admin center or is just the development side?
No, no, I will tell you guys at admin center also how this database security model works, how you will be able to create security roles, business unit teams, then bulk data upload jobs, their duplicate detection jobs, everything I will be
Oh, okay.
telling.
Okay. 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 So DLP. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we also going to cover COE kit governance and all?
No, no, CEO is different thing altogether, Manikanta. That is not required for Power Platform developer.
Okay. And I've been researching so that for a power platform, we also require Java, CSS, HTML also as a
No,
prerequisite, or would be
no, no, not required.
okay. And if may I ask, like, you said yesterday you were into Power Platform from last 6 years. So, were you into different platform before, or you started from the Power Platform?
Yeah, so when I started my career, I was into data engineering field. Okay, when I was intern, I worked directly with Microsoft on a project in which we were using Power BI, Azure Data Factory, Azure Databricks, Python, and like SQL, T-SQL. So then I migrated to this thing. Power BI was starting working since like my internship days. So then I started working on model-driven apps also. Then we created few projects where I did Python development also. So then I worked for 2 years on Dynamics, where we were using Power Platform plus Dynamics. I worked on C Sharp .NET development and all. So now at previous at my current organization, like we are working on Power Platform stuff end to end, because at that time when I joined the what to say this thing IT field, it was back then 2019, late 2020s, late 2019s and early 2020s. At that time, these products were evolving. The URL of powerapps.com was make.preview powerapps.com. At that time, these were preview products. I am working on these products since Microsoft was launching them.
Yeah, thank you. And are we also going to cover Azure API and API integration and all the stuff as part of the course?
Azure is part of Azure Cloud. If you're interested in Azure GCP and all, so then we have separate code for that. But again, I am quoting this line again and again. Like whatever will be required for being a Power Platform developer, it will be covered here. API integration is required for being a Power Platform developer. We will cover it with Power Automate. like how you can get the API response and all.
Yep. Including the custom connectors and everything.
Yeah. Custom connectors again, like it will be requiring Azure, right,
Yeah.
to host. So we will not be covering that. I will be telling you like how it will be created, but like that thing we will not be creating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how is the job opportunity for this thing in US?
In US.
Yeah.
Yeah, in US also, like I think for Power Platform developer, we are having good amount of jobs. So you must have you checked on the LinkedIn and other portals also, right? So you must be getting lot of opportunities.
Okay. So so I can keep like a 4+ CS experience after this training.
Yeah, yeah, easily you can keep it. And like it depends on you, like how you will explain the projects that we will be doing. Like that is your skill, right? So the more the beauty, like the more you will be able to explain it better, you can claim 4 5 years also.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question. Like I have a experience of SharePoint almost like 8 years, and then I had a gap. And then I learned Power Platform by myself. I did a certification. So should I go with this course or another course to, because as I have a gap, I'm not able to give the interviews properly, right? So I need some still I would say proper practical knowledge.
Yeah,
So
in that case, like well, I'm also assessing candidate every day now and then. So I
mhm.
have taken interview of various people who are from SharePoint domain, and now they are claiming like from they are working in Power Platform last 5 years. Their Power Platform come SharePoint developer, but when you take interviews and like it does not sound like that they are working on that. Okay, so if you already
Yeah.
have your knowledge in that, so I would want like you can go ahead and join this course, get the extensive knowledge, update your skill set, and then you can, who knows, like I don't know, like until you were not explaining me that you worked on 8 years for SharePoint, so I will not get to know, right, all the 8 years you have worked on SharePoint development. So you can
Mhm.
change your CV. You can say like from last 4 year I'm working on this Power Platform, and this is the project that I have done, and you will be getting that knowledge from here, right? You will be able to
Yeah.
crack interviews. So this is how you can play with it.
So you guys will be helping with the mock interviews or anything?
Yeah, so mock interviews we take on special request basis, but what we will
Mhm.
do is we will have a interview sessions, frequently asked interview sessions. What will
Okay.
happen, like at the end of the course, what we will do is we will conduct 4 to 5 sessions where like it is group discussion kind of thing. Like I will ask the question and you guys can raise your hand and then you will give the answers and then we will discuss how to answer and all. Because I think
Mm.
that is the good practice to create impact in less amount of time. So this is how we are following. But if you guys want mock interviews, that also we can arrange for you. Not an issue.
Okay. Okay. And this course is like 3 4 months, right?
Yeah, 3.5 to 4 months.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anything? For the guys who have joined just now. So guys, we are discussing the doubts that you have related to the course, related to the Power Platform, or related to anything that we discussed yesterday. So if you have any doubts on that, you guys can tell me. No doubts? All good? Guys, yes, no?
No doubts.
For
Yeah.
now, it seems like everyone is clear. Maybe as you go, we'll have some questions.
Okay, fine. Okay, guys, then let's get started. Just give me a moment. I will be sharing my screen in a moment and then we can. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm sharing my screen. Please do let me know once you're able to see it.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So guys, welcome back to KSR Data Vision. This is the second session, as you already know, on the in the Power Platform course. And we are starting with something called as Power BI today. So this is your module one. Okay. So now, like you already know what is Power BI. Who will explain me?
It's a data visualization.
It's a data visualization of tool, right? Part of Power Platform, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So guys, for Power BI, you already know there are two things. One is client side thing, and another is server side thing, which is called as Power BI Desktop. And you have Power BI Service. So desktop is nothing what as name says, it is a desktop application in which you will be developing your Power BI reports. Right? And in service, what you will do, whatever reports you will be developing in the desktop, you will push it to the Power BI service, which is the cloud solution provided by Microsoft to host the Power BI report. Cloud solution to host Power BI reports. Clear what is the difference between Power BI desktop and Power BI service?
Yep.
Yes,
And
sir.
guys, the people who are already Power Platform developer, who are already Power BI developer, have you ever listened about this terminology called as Power BI report server? Anyone?
No.
First of all, anyone in the class who has already knowledge on Power BI? Guys, please raise your hand.
Sir.
Yeah. So Aruna and Neha. So Neha, if I'm not wrong, you are the morning batch student, right?
No, I have changed it. Mornings I was unable to cope up with the office and
No,
everything.
no,
So I'm just,
that is fine. Like
yeah,
I was just checking whether you are
yeah,
the same Neha or
the same
different Neha.
Neha. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm
So
the
you
same
must be
one.
knowing, right? Power BI report server, what it is.
No, I haven't. I'm not aware.
Okay, that's fine. So Power BI report server is the on-premises way to host the reports. So although it is very less used in the market as of now, because it was having lot of disadvantages. So all these disadvantages which Power BI report server has, it was covered by Power BI service. It will be the mostly used in the market, but still there will be some legacy project where people must be using this Power BI report server that is on premises way to publish the report to the users. Okay. So guys, clear what Power BI is and what will be there in Power BI. These are the two main things, Power BI desktop and Power BI service. So now what we will go ahead is I will let you know how to download the Power BI desktop executable file, and then we will go ahead and see like how Power BI desktop looks like. So you can go to Power BI desktop, download. Click on this, click on download, select this one, PVI desktop. 64 bits executable file. Click on download and it will download a 778 MB file to your system. And just one thing I want to call out, you will not be able to install this in the iOS devices. If you have MacBook, you will not be able to install it. You should have Windows device for this. Okay. And you should have at least 1 GB of RAM empty to install this. So once you will click on this, it will get downloaded. So then like any normal software that you install, you have to go to the executable file where it will get downloaded, click on next, and it will get executed. It will get installed. You will be able to see it here like this desktop icon. So the moment you will click on this, it will open the Power BI desktop for you. Let me open Power BI desktop. So this is how it will look like, guys. So now from here, you can click the open this blank report and open the existing dashboard. Let me open the existing dashboard and explain you what happens in which section, and then like you will be able to understand like what is happening, how to navigate. So then from tomorrow onwards, we will go ahead and start with the report development. Okay. So guys, if you see here, you have this file option first. So in file, you have simple option, which you have everywhere, like save as, open, share and all. So this thing is simple. So once you click on home, you will be having these things like get data and all. So in get data, you will be able to connect this Power BI desktop with the data sources which are available with you. Okay. So let me show you what will happen on get data. You can click on this and you will be able to see the commonly used data sources. You can get the data from Excel workbook, Power BI semantic models, data flows, Dataverse, SQL Server, analysis services. And once you click on more, you will be able to see all the data sources which are supported by Power BI desktop. So you have Excel, JSON format, folder, PDF file, Parquet file, SharePoint folder, SQL Server, MS Access database, Oracle database, right? You have some file data sources also. These are the databases section you can get from Amazon Redshift, Impala, Snowflake. Then these are lot many MongoDB. Then you can connect the data from Fabric capabilities also like data flows, data marts, warehouses, lakehouses, KQL databases, matrix sets. These are some Power Platform related connectors, data flows, Dataverse. So then you have Azure related services from where you can get the data, Azure, Databricks, Cosmos DB, Resource Graph, Blob Storage, Table Storage, Cosmos DB, V1, CustoDB. Then you can get data from online services, SharePoint Online List, Exchange Online, Dynamics 365 Legacy Connector. There are lots of connectors, hundreds of connectors available directly, guys. Okay. So suppose you want to get the data from SQL Server. Okay, so what you will go ahead is you will click on all, click on SQL Server database, click on connect, and you have to put the SQL Server name and database name and click on OK. It will connect it. Okay, so this data connector connectivity mode, I will explain in the upcoming classes what it means. So this is how, guys, you will be getting the data. So now these are some frequently used data source which you can directly connect with like Excel workbook, OneLake catalog, SQL Server. You can create manual tables, Dataverse, and here you will be able to see the recent sources that you are using. Okay. So then once you click on refresh, I'm skipping transform data for now. I will be coming it again on that. So once you click on refresh, it will refresh the data set of your Power BI report. And if you want to add new visual, you can add it from here. Let me add a blank page here in the report. You can add new visual from here also. And similarly, you can add visuals from the visualization pane also. Okay, this is the visualization pane. So this is for measures. You will be writing measures here. So measures is nothing what is these are the formulas that you will be writing. And if you click on publish, so you will be publishing the report to the Power BI service. Okay, so these are all the options which are there in the home page. So if you click on insert, so insert again, you will be getting the visual related control like new visual, more visuals. So these are all the out of the box visuals. Okay. So you must have seen if you are using some Android devices or you are using some iOS devices. So you can install apps from the App Store, right? So similarly, there are few visuals which are available on the App Store also for the App Store for this Power BI. So you can click on get more visual. So you will be getting the details about all the visuals which are available in the marketplace. Okay. So you can install any visuals from here and use it in your Power BI reports. Okay. This is similar to the App Store or Play Store that you have in your devices. Now, similarly, you have these are few visuals, decomposition, tree, narrative, and all. You have paginated reports. You can integrate Power Apps with Power BI, Power Automate with Power BI, text box, shapes, buttons. So all these things you can insert in your Power BI report. So once you go to the modeling, you will be able to create calculated column, calculated table, calculated measure. You can manage relationships, parameters. You can add the security by using role level security. So these are some frequently asked Q&A related control. So then once you click on view, in view, you will be having the page view, like how you want to see the page, whether it should be fit to width, actual size. So all these things you can control. If you want to see the mobile layout of your report, you can close the mobile, create the mobile layout also. Okay. Then you can control the visualization of this thing, the show height functionality of this thing. If you don't want to see this filter grid, you can go ahead and get rid of this. Okay, you can if you want to see it, you can add it here. So these two grids, data and visualizations, this you can't control, but you can add few more grids like bookmarks you can add selections. Look, you are adding few more grids here. You can add performance analyzer, you can add sync slicers. So all these things we will be learning in the classes. So today's class is just to make you guys familiar with the tool, like what happens when we go into which section, so that when we will be starting on the actual project tomorrow, you are not getting confused how to navigate between the options. Okay. Then in optimize, you will be having some related to visualization control. If you want to pause the visual, refresh visuals and all these things, performance analyzer that will let you know which visualization is taking more time. And if you want to go ahead in the documentation part, you can go to the help and you will be getting training videos, guided learning and all these things here. So this is all for this menu pane. So any doubt here, I guess, guys, if you have any doubt, you can go ahead. Otherwise, I'll move to the next sections.
Indra, I wanted to know what are the data connections or from get data, which ones are we going to learn?
We will be creating the report with Excel workbook, and then we will go take that workbook, place it in the SharePoint folder. We will connect from there.
Okay, so other connectors, if we want to learn or if we have doubts, we won't be covering in this section, right?
Yeah, again, Neha, the same thing I would be repeating again that I guess explained to someone else also. Now, suppose you are creating a Power BI report on SharePoint folder. You have created few measures, you have created few calculations, created relationships and all. Now that data is migrated to SQL Server. So what you need to do? Do you need to create the entire report again?
Not exactly, no.
No, right? You only have to create the connection. So creating a connection will be just 1 to 2 step process, and that you will get in the documentation itself, and that will be self-explanatory also. Now, suppose you want to connect to SQL Server, so you will be having this server name, database, right? So you will put that. If you have access, click on OK. You will be able to see all the tables which will be there. You will select from the UI and connect to that. Similarly, suppose you want to connect with something called as analysis services server. So it will ask you like, what is the server name? What is the database name, right? And then you will click on OK and it will get connected. This is how it will be done.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay, understood.
fine. So guys, these are the few important sections of the report that you will be working a lot in day out. So these are different views. First is remote view, then you have table view, then you have model view, and now they have added DAX query view also. So now let me show you what happens in these different types of views. So in report view, you will be able to see the actual visualizations in the tool, in the report. Okay. Whatever visualization you have, you will be able to see that in the report view. Once you go into the data view, you will be able to see the data. Okay. Even data is available here also, but here you will not be able to see the entire data, right? If you want to see what is the data in append one table. So you can't see here because this you are in the visualization pane now. So you can go to the data view and see the data, actual data which is there in this table. So might be like why this is very important. Why? Because suppose you are getting something here, you are getting okay. There are 407 product in the exception categories. You're getting 407, but you are getting confused whether you are getting the correct count or not. So in that case, what you can do, you can simply go ahead here, go to the table from where you are getting it, try to put filter on that, and you will be able to see the actual data, like what are those 407 rows. So you can validate the things with the data view. Okay. Getting me, guys? What is the difference between report view and data view? My dear friends, are you guys getting it?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So, guys, is there a black screen somewhere?
Yes,
Yeah.
at the
Yes,
bottom,
in the center.
bottom and
Yeah,
center also.
this one, right?
Yes, and in the center also.
Yeah, this one I can move backwards, but this is the screen control, the screen sharing control. Is it blocking your view? I don't think so, right?
Now it's gone.
Okay. So now then third thing is model view. So in model view, what you will be having? You will be having various table. You can establish the relationship between the table. So let me show you how you will be having relationship between the table. And here you will be able to see the tables, right? You have Flipkart sales table, sales by category, append one, append two, and Flipkart sales description. So can someone tell me what are relationships?
Connections between two tables, like linking
Yeah.
some fields. Yeah.
Very good. So basically, connection relationships is nothing but connecting two tables virtually, right? On the basis of primary key column and all. So no, like we will discuss like what is the need of relationship also when we will be discussing about relationships. But you can consider this for now, like whenever you want to connect two tables logically, so then you will be creating relationship between them. So this is the pane, this is the window from where you will be creating the relationship between different tables, right? Got it, guys?
Yes.
Okay. So then you have this DAX query view. So from here, you will be able to run your DAX queries and see what is the output which you will be getting from here. If you can click on run, you will be able to see the output of the DAX that you will be writing. Okay. So mainly these three things are very important for you that for being a popular Power BI developer, where you will be using this. Okay. So this thing is clear. This thing is clear. Now I will go to the data view. So in data view and visualization, you will be able to add the visuals here. So now guys, like the moment you will be loading the data, so then you will be doing the transformations also, right? The ETL process.
Yes, process.
To load the data into anything, let it be Power BI, let it be your any tool that you are working on. You will be firstly extracting the data, then you will be transforming the data. You will not be loading the entire data, right? You can get rid of the things which are not required for the reporting purpose, and you can load only those things which are required for the reporting purpose, isn't it?
Yes.
Right, guys. So then let me show you how to go there. So I will go ahead and try to get the data from the Excel workbook that we have in our system. So suppose this is the Excel workbook. I'll click on open. So now it will try to create a relation between the Excel workbook. Just wait for a few seconds. Look, it is telling me, okay, in your workbook, those you have this table. If you want to connect with that, just click on this. And you have two options, load and transform. So once you click on load, it will load the data as it is in the Power BI, right? But I don't want to load the data directly. I
But
want to do
there
some
is
It's
transformations.
the blackout
sorry
part
to
is
interrupt.
blocking that buttons.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Let me see how I can get rid of this thing. I think this is the newest version of Zoom that I'm using, and it is
Can you just maximize this screen? Maybe then we'll be able to see
No,
screen
it's
is
fine
already
actually.
this
maximized.
navigator screen.
No,
Uh,
it's fine actually.
I think now you should be able to
Yeah,
see.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
have moved that.
But
It
there
should
Yeah,
is
be
a
on
now.
the top.
disturbance on top. But there's a disturbance on top. Yeah.
Yeah, it will be there because this is the screen sharing icon. You are screen sharing one. So it will be there. Not an issue. I will try to find some issue, what to say, fix for this. Are you able to see three buttons? Load, transform data, and cancel?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
I think it's much better. Yeah.
Yeah. So once you click on load, it will load the data as it is without any transformations. Okay. But if you want to do some transformations before loading the data, you can click on transform data. So then you will be able to see the data like this, right? So these are all the tables which we have already uploaded in this. But this is the one that we were trying to upload, right? So here you will be having the entire data view. So now you can perform various operations here. Okay. So how the operations will look like you, if you want to select the data, if you want to like get rid of this thing and that, like suppose you don't want to load the data of Acer, this laptop, you can unselect this, it will be, and click on OK, it will be excluded from the list. If you want to remove this column, you can delete this column. How you can delete? You can right click on this, so you will be having remove. Okay, you have remove other column. If you click on remove other column, what will happen? It is very simple, guys. It is as simple as it sounds. Remove other column means like it will remove all the other columns and it will only keep the product image column there. Okay. Duplicate means it
Yes.
will create a duplicate column. You can remove error, change type, replace errors. You can fill the column with up or down. You can pivot, unpivot, drill down, add as new query. So all these things you can do. So if you click on this, so you will be able to see like you can sort ascending, descending. You can split the column if you want on the basis of delimiter. You can perform the group by operation. You can change the data type of it. You can do the transformations like lowercase, uppercase. Okay. You can remove duplicates. You can move to left, right, beginning. So all these things you can do. So nothing to worry. Like we will be performing all the operations in the classes. Okay. So I'm just trying to make you guys familiar with this thing so that when we will be working on the next classes on this thing, so you will, it is not new for you. It should feel familiar to every one of you. Okay. So here also you will be having this thing, a home, transform, add column, view, tool. So let me walk you guys through from here also. So like suppose this is the data query window, guys. Okay, this is called as data query mode. So now we are in the data query mode and now you want to load something else also. So you can load from here, new source. Suppose Excel workbook, SQL Server, you can load the data and it will be loaded here and open it here. Okay, here you, from here you will be able to see the recent sources. You can create the dummy table with the hard coded data if you want to create data source settings. In data source settings, if you click, you will be able to see all the data sources which you have in the Power BI report. If you want to change permissions, delete anything, you will be able to delete it from here. And you have parameters related settings. Again, you will learn this in very detail in the upcoming classes. Then you can refresh the preview. So in advanced editor, so whatever you will perform here, it will get applied here in the applied step. Okay. Let me try to do something here. Let me try to remove this column. So just have a look here, guys. The moment I will delete this column, it will be adding the code here automatically. Okay, so now suppose you want to see what code it has generated for you, you can go to the advanced editor. You will be able to see the code which it has generated for you. This is called as Power M query. Okay, so then you have in manage, you have duplicate references and all. If you want to select the column, you can select column from here also. You can remove column from here. You can keep rows, remove rows. You can split column. So basically, one functionality you can do from multiple places. If you want to split, you can split from here also. You can split from here also. You can perform group by from here also, from here also. You can change data type from here also, from here also. Okay, you can use first row as header, replace values. Then you have merge queries and append queries. Again, this will take an entire session on merge queries and append queries where I will be explaining you. Then you have some AI insights like test analytics, visions, Azure machine learning. Then in transform, you will be having again group by, use first row as header, transpose, reverse rows. So all the operations are again repeated here. So as I told you guys in the first session itself, like this Power BI is bread and butter for all the data analysis pro people, right? And data engineering and all. So then they will be integrating their Python and R scripts here. So you have connectors for that also. And then in add column, you can create custom column, custom function column, conditional column, index column, duplicate column. You can create some from text operation, from number operation, from date and time. Then in view, you will be able to see like what you want to what you want to show. If you want to add column profiling, click on this. Look, you will be able to see the column profiling, like how many rows are there, how many distinct are there, how many unique are there. Okay. In column distribution, you will be able to see like this, the graphs like this of the column, like how it looks like. Okay, if you want to see the column quality, so you can click on column quality, you will be able to see how many has valid value, error value, empty value. So you can do all the data preview settings from here. Okay. And then again, you will be able to see the advanced data and query dependencies again. Once you click on tools, you will be able to see again diagnostic steps. If your report is working slow, so then you can use these things to see like which thing is taking more time. Once you click on help, you will be able to see again guided learning, documentation and all. So guys, this is what Power BI walkthrough is. So now, like when tomorrow we will start working on the project, you should be little bit familiar how to navigate and all. So tomorrow, what we will do is we will go ahead and start creating our first report. We will start with the loading the data. We will do the transformation part. We will start creating columns and all. And then from tomorrow, our actual journey will start. Now, guys, I am done with the content. Whatever doubts you have, we can go ahead with the doubt session.
So if I'm not wrong, we in as part of the course, we are using Excel as the database for this.
Yeah, Excel as the database for this, but Excel, if you take as the database which is stored in your local system, that will have issues. So we will
Okay.
resolve
Yeah,
those
on
issues and all.
in SharePoint or OneDrive. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. And like any specific data types we will be focusing on, or like we'll be working on different data types for different columns, like.
Yeah, different data types. So basically, the data set that I have, it has almost all the scenarios that you can use for being a Power Platform developer. All the data types, like you have link also, you have this thing, text also, number also, everything is there. So we will be able to implement all the stuff with DAX and all. Yes.
Which language did you mention that in advanced editor, which we see? Which language is that you said?
It's Power M query.
Power N query.
MM.
Okay. M query. Okay. Thank you.
Although DAX is the most powerful one, but these are the auto-generated steps. So that is like if you want to copy paste somewhere the same transformations, you can go ahead and to the advanced editor, copy paste there. It will automatically apply all the transformations.
Okay. Is it similar to OData?
No, OData is different thing altogether.
Okay.
Yeah.
The reason I'm asking is so we have Azure Boards connection, and there are
Uh,
many things which from Azure Boards cannot come directly into Power BI. So we need to do OData. So that's why I was
yeah.
just reading on things. So I got confused.
Yeah, OData is nothing but this is kind of I would say like if I'll tell you in layman terms, like so when you will be getting the data from API, you will be having the REST APIs, right? So you will be getting the data in the JSON format and all. So suppose you have created a application and you will be exposing the OData APIs. So you will be getting the data from OData feed for those.
Okay, got you.
Yeah. Guys, getting very less doubts. Manmeet, Hiral, Aruna. Aruna, you are also my old student, is it? Aruna,
Yes,
Uday,
Indra.
Shweta. Yeah, I think these are my
Yes, Indra.
previous batch. Yeah, that's fine.
Yes, Indra. So this last module for us actually.
Yeah. So the people who for whom this is the first module. So these are the people who have already attended the entire course. So this is the last module for them. So you guys can take the feedback from them also, like how was the course, how we covered Power Apps and all. Not in the class, you can connect with them in the WhatsApp and all, and then you can take the genuine feedback. And the people who are there from the last batch, guys, have you completed the projects? How the things going? If you don't have any doubts, I have these doubts. Shweta, Uday,
Yes, I mean everything going good actually. Uh,
good. That's fine. Good to know that.
Maybe I mean if we get into deep in, I mean during working, right? So we may get some doubts during that time. We will get back to you.
Okay, okay, fine.
As
Happy to
of now, I
help.
mean whatever. I mean when you taught us, right? They are helping us. Okay, especially in the implementing the work actually and project.
Okay, okay, fine, fine, fine. Yeah, that's good. Okay,
Um,
guys. Yeah,
Not
go ahead,
regarding
please.
this. Sorry to interrupt you. Not regarding this Power BI, but I just have a general question. So, is this like, do you know about Power Up cohort program Microsoft has?
Yeah, they
Because
run
the
cohort. They run cohort, I guess,
yeah.
every
So,
quarter or something.
is this like a course is like the similar like doing in that there is like some videos you watch and you create your own project.
No, it is not like that, Hiral. What we will do is I will create a project-driven, what to say, project-driven concept in the class. Like, suppose for Canvas app, we will be taking around 17 to 18 sessions. Forget about Canvas app. Let's discuss on Power BI itself because this is the first module that we are starting on, right?
Yeah.
So for Power BI, we will be taking around 15 to 17 session. So everything that is there in the Power BI that will be project driven. We will start with report creation from tomorrow onwards, and
Mm-hmm.
everything you will learn with that. You will by end of the 17th session, you will be done with everything in the Power BI. Let it be deployment, let it be incremental refresh, schedule refresh, let it be creating DAX, bookmarks, sync slices, everything which is there in the Power BI
Okay.
umbrella. We will be
Yeah.
learning that and we will be implementing a project. On the 17th session, you will be having one project ready if you are doing everything after the class. So then this is one project that you will be doing that will be a learning purpose for you. Now I will give you one more project after the class. I will give you the problem statement. Then what you will do, the all the 17 session that you have learned, you must have practiced
Mhm.
that, right? So now
Yeah.
that will be second project for you. You can do some on improvisation on top of that and create one more Power BI project for you. So in that way, you will be having two projects and you will be the proud owner of all the concepts with the actual implementation that you will be doing in your real life.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Yeah. Yes, guys. Anyone else? Any doubt? Doubt can be anything, guys. Don't refrain from asking doubts.
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
When will you start Power Apps module?
After 17 session, like now two sessions are done, 5, 10, 15. Most probably in the first week of June, once Power App is done.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
And
So
do
like
you have
in
a
gen
curriculum or a schedule, or how many days will take each course, like each topic and all?
Yeah. So I have shown you that yesterday, right? We are having 80 days plan that we will share with you. That is the tentative plan that we follow. Okay. And like you will be getting the module structure also, like how many modules will be there and all.
But each module, how many days it will take? I think that did not cover as per my knowledge.
Yeah. So again, Manikanta, like days, it depends on batch progress also. Like suppose all of you are getting everything, might be Power BI can be finished in 15 session itself. But it might be like you are very new to the stuff, you guys are getting lots of doubts and all. So then it might take 19 sessions also, 20 also, because my main intention is like you should get everything. So I am not rushing to complete my job. I want you to take the full advantage of it. So that's why like it depends. Like sometimes it will be 15 days, so sometimes it will be 20 days, again depending on batch progress. So it is very hard to pinpoint a number. So it will be tentative. So if you ask me about Power BI, it will be 15 to 20 sessions, depending on the batch, depending on the topics, how you are able to grasp. If you talk about Power Apps, so this Canvas apps will again take 17 to 20 sessions, then model driven app 15 session at least, then Power Pages 5 to 7 sessions. Again, those will take around 40 sessions. You can see. You can count 40 sessions for Power Apps. Then again, 15 to 20 sessions for Power Automate. So almost you will be having 80 sessions. We will be able to cover it in 4 months in most worst case.
Yep.
And sessions are Monday to Friday, 7:30 to 8:30, or
Yeah, it will be
7:30 to
7:30 to 9 as of now. But if there is change, it will start at 7:30 only. That is not gonna change. But suppose sometime like it might get ended 8:30. It might get and extended also from 9 to 9:15. So it depends again on like how much doubts you have and all.
okay,
Yeah, but it starts at sharp 7:30,
and Monday to Friday.
Monday to Friday. Yeah,
Sir,
Usha?
sir,
Yes, yes.
is there any chance to change the first module in Power Apps?
No, Usha, like if you want to skip Power BI, so then you can join in Power App module also. Then you have to wait.
Okay.
Yeah, for 2, 3 weeks at least. So why you are not interested in Power BI, Usha?
Yes, sir, I interested, but
But
I
more
attend
interested
morning
in
session
Power.
also, so I have interested in Power Apps. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah. So like why it will be beneficial if you start with Power BI itself, because in the Ben I will be doing the Power Apps and all. Then there itself I will tell you how to integrate Power BI in Power Apps, how to integrate Power BI in model driven apps. So then you will be able to relate it a little better. But again, it's your call. So you can take call as per your what to say, as per your choice. But this is my recommendation. If you are considering joining the course, join it from here itself.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thanks. And like why you are going for this Power Platform course, Usha? Your organization is asking you to upskill, or it is your own choice you want to go in this Power low code no code?
This is my own choice.
Sorry?
This is my own choice, sir.
Okay. So guys, yesterday I asked you some question and I guess shelling started at that time. So how many of you have searched low code no code market growth? Can we do that activity now? You guys can take out your mobile phone and search in Google low code no code market growth.
Actually, it was showing 165%.
165%. No.
The growth year on year.
CAGR, right? CAGR.
By 2036, the 2032, the CAGR will be 32.2. It's giving somewhere.
Yeah, it is around 25%, 25 plus percent, right? Let's not take it as 30, 32. Let's consider it as 25 only. So the market is growing at, guys, immensely rate. The fixed deposit that you have, it will give you 7% return, 8% return. Mutual funds will give you 12 to 15% returns. This market is growing at 25% every year. So adoption is increasing in the market. So that's why like there are a lot of people who want to switch, there are a lot of organization who are looking for that. And even there are many product-based organizations also looking for Power Platform developers nowadays.
But again, that low code, no code includes all other platforms also. That it doesn't mean that only Power Platform, right? So
Yeah, so basically, again, like coding market also includes other programming languages also. But this, what Java, React, and all these things are the leader in their domain, right? So similarly, Power Platform is leader is low code, no code. If you consider that is 32%, if suppose 70% of share is this Power Platform, so then you can calculate on top of that, right? It will be again 20 plus percent.
yeah.
I have a question. As we are starting with Power BI and we are using Excel in SharePoint as a database, so are we going to use the same as you say, like we are creating a complete project. So what data we are using in Power BI and what we are using in Power Apps and other Power Automate would be different or same or how
Different
it is?
different things altogether, Hiral.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Because in Power Apps and in Power Apps, we will be creating projects, right? So then there
Yeah, yeah,
one
yeah.
more
So
thing will
data
kick in.
was
One more thing will kick in is the schema design, the database design, right? I will tell you that also, how you will design the database, how you will implement that.
okay. So are we going to like integrate Power BI into any apps or anything like
Yeah,
that?
we will integrate it in Canvas apps as well as we will integrate it in model-driven apps. Wherever
Okay.
integration is possible across the product, wherever it is possible, we will do that in the close codes.
Oh, okay. Okay, got it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So something like a report based in through Excel or SharePoint. The report is in Power BI, but we need to automate it using Power Automate, and then through Power Apps show it in one of the apps,
Yeah.
the end result. So something like this also will be covered.
Yeah, this will be covered. Exactly this thing will be covered. Not something,
Oh,
exactly this thing.
okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay, amazing.
Yes. I can show you the previous batch reports that we have embedded. I'm not talking in air also. So let me show you the previous batches also so that you guys can see if we have embedded or not. Okay. Let me show you the right thing right away.
Mhm.
Look, this is what. This is which icon, guys.
Power BI report.
Yeah. So we have embedded your Power BI report here. Look, in Canvas apps. Okay. Similarly, we have embedded in this thing also. Power BI report here in model driven apps also. Let me show you if it is working now. Power BI report. Yeah, here you go. So anything which is possible in Power Platform, we will discuss that, guys. We will not follow the happy path. It will not be happy path for me also as well as for you. Because you, if we are discussing all this advanced stuff, so you have to practice a lot. You have to be very attentive in the class. So you might face issues also in the development. But again, if you will face issues, only then you will learn.
Yep. Since you said everything will be covered, I just wanted to reiterate again. So about the COE, Center of Excellence Kit. So because it's very pretty much important for the governance and compliance in the Power Platform, right?
Yeah,
In
so
this.
Manikanta, like, let me make one thing very clear. Like, I have worked with many organizations and many projects. So for COE, you will be having a dedicated team. Power Platform developer will not be responsible for COE functionalities.
Hmm.
Okay, so that's why like we are not covering that. And again, like in 4 months, I have to make you guys like pro developer in this Power Platform. Okay, you should be the master in this. So I will be covering only those things which will be required for being a Power Platform developer. I don't want to overburden you guys, and I don't want to cover the irrelevant thing which might not be required being a Power Platform developer. Okay.
But would that not topic will be available in the certification, COE? It will not
No,
be covered, right?
it is not available in the certification
Okay. Thank
for
you.
Power Platform developer. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I do understand like you are coming from that admin domain, so you are getting doubts related to that.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I
Because
can totally relate to that. Not an issue.
I had a research on COE for one of the
Yes.
projects, so
Correct.
I
Correct. Correct. I do
think
understand. I can relate what you
yes.
are going through inside.
It's
Yeah.
pretty much on-demand course for me, so that's the reason. So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Not an issue. Anyone else? Any other doubt? And again, guys, I want to quote one more thing also. Like, I am on the both side of the table. So, like, I take interviews also day in, day out, and I am active job seeker also. So I know like what are the things which are required in the market and how market works for this Power Platform. So just like I would say show trust on me for next 4 months. So and do your hard work alongside you will be able to reap the good fruit out of it.
yeah, sure.
Yep.
We're glad to be here,
That,
and yeah, we would like to.
that's the reason we're asking so much questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Questions like I am the kind of guy or instructor, I did not run away from any kind of questions. I will try to answer anything and everything to the best of my knowledge, whatever I have. Yep. And I think someone was asking something related to salary packages also yesterday. Is that guy here or he is dropped today? He's not joined. I think he's not there. Okay, not an issue. Any other doubt? Anyone? Any question? It can be anything.
Now, how tough for a guy like me to convert from the admin background to the developer? So that was stuck in my mind. But yeah, so if you can clarify, maybe not for me, for others also, like who are from the admin background. So
Yeah, no, I will clarify it for you only, not for others, because you asked the question. Okay, so yeah, it will be again, like in from which domain you are, Manikanda?
Yeah, I'm a 365 administrator. I manage Exchange, SharePoint, OneDrive, Teams,
And
Azure
online
AD.
trains, like I have gone through Microsoft 365 administrator, I guess few days back only. You might be creating teams, and you will be onboarding users and all those things we can do from there, right? Like that can be one functionality of it, but many more things around that. But all of the things mostly are UI based, isn't it? If I'm correct me if I'm wrong, you are
Yep.
most expert in that.
I do manage PowerShell a bit, because for troubleshooting purpose and all.
Yeah,
But
access
yeah, it
related
was
thing, right?
more into
Yeah,
it was more into
UI part. Yeah, that's fine. And like you did your qualification in
graduation. Yeah, so diploma and graduation. Yeah.
graduation in
Actually, I did my diploma and then I did my graduation and BCom.
VCom, right? So like here, like in Power Platform, like these are low code, no code tools. Okay. If you are good with your logic, like obviously, like the logic you will be getting once you will practice. So if you're attending the session and practicing it alongside, you can ask me doubt, you can ask doubt in the WhatsApp group. So again, like entire game relies on the practicing part of it. So I can assure you whatever we will discuss in the class, you will get it. And I will make it very easy for all of you. But again, if you will practice hard, I don't feel it is a challenge from going from admin to this Power Platform development. I can't see any challenge related to this job role or from the stream that you are coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone else? Anything?
Yesterday I asked you about the US job market for this, and you said I need to contact someone for that. Can you just recall
Yeah.
me that?
I think Mahesh is here. Mahesh, are you able to hear us? Let me see if he can unmute and answer this question. I think you were asking about the consultancy contact if we have in the US,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You should have asked it in the starting itself because he was there. Let me see if if he
Oh,
is free.
Yeah, Indra, Mahesh is not available.
okay.
Mahesh is what, Adil?
Yeah, Mahesh
Is
is not available. He's on a journey actually. He's going back to hometown.
Oh, okay,
But
okay,
I'll
okay.
update him
That's
regarding the and
yeah.
about the
So
job
Adil,
market.
can you please take up this query and get in touch with Hiral and update her?
Sure, Hiral. I have just noted down your point and I'll just
Mhm.
update you by from the next week on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Yeah,
Sure.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
You will get this answer, Hiral. Like just in
Yeah,
any case, if you're not hearing back from us over the weekend, you can ask this question as the first question in Monday's class when Mahesh will
okay,
also be there. Okay,
okay, sure.
fine. Anyone, anything else? Sure, Shweta, we'll share that with you also. If nothing else, guys, we can end the class here. So let's meet tomorrow again at the same time, and we will be starting with the actual stuff from tomorrow onwards, where we will be starting with the first project in Power BI. Fine. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day ahead. Have a good weekend. Let's meet on Monday. Take care.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.
Yeah, thank you. You take care.
Yeah.
Thank you
Okay.
so much.
Thanks. Bye bye.